Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here, and welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on my channel. And today is going to be a video that I never really wanted to make, but it's got to the point now where I have to actually make this video. And if you guys were involved in some of yesterday's live stream, you'll know why I'm making this video. But basically, yesterday there were a lot of problems that occurred during the live stream yesterday, and I need to address them because it got way too far out of hand and it needs to be sorted, and I'm not going to just ignore it completely because a lot happened yesterday. So we'll start off with a couple of the few things that happened yesterday, and then we will move on to the stuff that's slightly less and more important towards the end of the video. So starting off with the main important stuff, and that was the issues that was going on in the chat yesterday. Now, of course, as you guys may or may not know, I've actually started doing a lot of live streams on Black Ops 2, open lobby live streams. So any of you subscribers that play Black Ops 2 have got a free chance to just jump into the lobbies and play some random custom games that we do along the way. And it's been so much fun doing these live streams, and my channel has actually grown a lot from doing these live streams. So because that's the case, and because people are always excited for live streams and constantly ask when are my next streams, I've been continuing to do it for a long time. But now it's got to a point where yesterday was a complete disaster, and I'm going to need to sort this out, and that means I'm going to have to address this video. So some of you are going to hate on me for calling you out, as people have said it, but I'm not calling anybody out. I'm literally just stating what happened. I don't want it to happen again, and then I'm just going to move on from that. That's how I'm going to do this video. So yeah, some of you are going to hate on me, and that's fine. But if you do hate on me and you hate my channel, or you hate everything about me, and you literally think I should be I'm worthless, fuck off somewhere else, because I've had people saying that before. Basically, just fuck off somewhere else. If you don't want to see me, you don't want anything to do with me, don't bother coming near my channel, because that's not what I'm about. I'm not here to accept haters. I'm here to get rid of them, in other words, although I'm not necessarily ever going to do that, but still. But moving on with the first thing, and the problem was in the chat yesterday, there was a lot of arguments that randomly just occurred in the chat, and some people got very upset by stuff that was said in the chat. Yes, you can say, oh, they said this, how can they not take this, blah, 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 blah. But the fact is, there are people that take things seriously, and one person that takes things seriously, even if it's a joke or not, is actually me, for a fun fact. I do take things seriously, and there were people in there, in the chat, who were constantly being told this and that and the other, and they were just basically getting super upset. And they also got just really angry, really upset. They left the stream, and I was trying to contact them for ages and ages and ages, trying to find out if they were basically okay, because they were extremely upset, extremely depressed, and just fucking hated life after that point. So to me, that's just straight up, for me, that's just straight up cyberbullying. It just is. If you're gonna constantly tell people, I didn't read all of the chat because I was trying to focus on the game as well as looking at the chat occasionally. If you're gonna constantly basically tell people to, I don't know, tell people to fuck off or die or whatever the hell was going on in the chat at that specific point, because the chat sometimes goes quick enough that I can't see all the messages. The point is, if you're gonna keep saying that to somebody, don't bother being in the chat. If you want to watch the stream, come watch the stream. You're more than welcome to watch the stream. If you'd like to chill and come in the chat and type in the chat and say hi and, you know, ask how everyone's doing or whatever, say hi, you know, go on, talk in the chat. There's no problem with that. But when it gets to a level where I get people that are arguing and really pissing off people in the chat, that doesn't actually puts a bad impression on them, but it also puts a bad impression on me, because people then blame me for having shit people in their thing, and I'm then the one that gets complaints for something that I'm not doing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a stream that is entertaining and fun for everyone. If everybody is then going to start being dicks in the chat, then it's just not fair. And it's getting to the point, like, do I even want to have a live chat on the stream? Because you should. That's the point of a stream, so you can see how everyone's doing and have fun and enjoy the stream. But if there are people that are going to be dicks in it, then it's just not fair, because it's ruining people's experiences, and it's actually making people seriously upset, which you may not think because of what you said makes them upset, but it actually does make them upset. And it's the fact of just thinking about other people rather than yourself at some specific points. It's not fair on them, and for that, it's not good. So I've put people in timeout before. And I've also permanently banned people from my channel because of these chat problems. But the fact is, if you're going to come in the chat, just be nice. The fact is I've spoken to some people beforehand directly on their own, and they came into my chat, they came into my streams, they've never been a part of them, but they've always watched them, and they've always felt like, and it's weird, like they said to me like, I've made their day by being in the stream and whatnot. And to me, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear people saying, yes, Foxy, you just made my day. That's exactly what I wanted. I really appreciate you doing this for me. And that's what I want to hear. But for me to have to contact people directly who are extremely upset and, quite frankly, they don't necessarily want to try and talk to me as much, it's not fair, because it's nothing to do with me. It's to do with those, like, 1% of people that do this all the time. And it's always that. Wherever you go, it's always 99% of people know what they're doing and they have a great time. And there's 1% of people that always just fuck everything over. And it's just not fair whatsoever. And for me, that's not right. So in future preferences, if you're going to talk in the chat, if you're going to start trying to start shit in the chat, you will be permanently banned from the channel. Not saying that in a way to be a complete dick, but that's the case. If you're going to here to try and ruin my streams, you will be banned from my channel permanently. It's simple as that, really. So yeah, just be nice for once. Like, is it that difficult to really just be respectful for other people? Is that really that hard? I didn't genuinely think it was that hard to be respectful for some specific people. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe people are actually that disrespectful. But the second problem in the live stream, you will know that the stream cut off yesterday. I was playing Michael Myers on Turbine, and the stream cut off completely. Everyone was lagging, and then everyone timed out. And then I decided to end the game because people were timing out, and I thought there was a connection problem. And that was the case. During my live stream, it appears that someone felt that it was a good idea to boot me offline, and they did exactly that. They booted me straight offline, and yep, the stream ended, everything ended, and basically cancelled the live stream from yesterday. Which, again, it's just straight up shit. The fact is, if you think that it's funny to boot people offline, go and do it somewhere else. The fact of the matter is I'm hosting a stream. I'm doing it for the purpose of subscribers and the purpose of fun. I'm not here to get people pissed off and to be booted offline. But the funny fact is the person that actually booted me offline thought it'd be a great idea, a massive great idea, big thumbs up like this, to talk in my chat on the stream that can still go on, even though it says it's offline. And he was talking about all of the specific things that he actually used to boot me offline. And the funny part is I actually got my internet straight back up and running, and I went into the chat, and lo and behold, there he is talking about what he used and what he has, and sending in a smiley face. Too bad then I decided to comment straight back in that chat. I would have had screenshots, but I never took it at the time. Too bad I actually put a smiley face in the chat, and of course then he said, oh shit, realizing that I was straight back in the chat. And yes, he got permanently banned from my channel and will never be able to see any content that I ever produce ever again. But the fact of the matter is, if you hate who I am, and this is the main reason, if you hate who I am, that's perfectly fine. No one in the entire world is ever going to be perfect at anything they do. There is always going to be the 1% of people that hate the other person. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be that percentage of people that just simply hate who you are. And that is fine. But if you're going to try and interrupt my time and try and ruin the fun of not only me, but other people, and most importantly, upset other people who I know have gone through a lot beforehand, and they feel like this is their only home, and for them to be having that ruined is even more upsetting, not only for them, but also for me, then just leave. I'm not making this difficult for you. If you like who I am, and you like my streams, and you like my content, like, subscribe, support, share, chat, let's do all of that, let's have some fun. If you hate who I am, you don't even need to go to my channel. I don't understand what's so difficult. Like, if you don't like me, don't go near me then. Like, I don't see, you don't have to waste your time talking to me or trying to upset people in my chat. the point is I have enough supporters that I don't need to see the haters. Like, if you don't like who I am, and I'm saying it one final time, just go. Like, just go. Just go and do something that actually you enjoy. Stop trying to get angry at somebody because you don't have to see them ever again. That's the point. If you don't like me, you don't ever have to see my channel. You don't ever have to see my content. You just go somewhere else. And that's kind of why I've had to make this video. I've stalled this video a few times because there was an argument beforehand, again in the chat, and the person that was arguing got one of my friends seriously upset, or two of my friends seriously upset, and I permanently banned him from my channel as well. So the fact is, you know, it's just not fair. And it's disgusting that I have to make a video hating on those people when really I should be making videos thanking you guys for everything that you've been doing for me, not only in my streams, but in my other videos. For an example, my F1 2016 videos, my Silverstone lap with Rio Haryanto has gone past 1,000 views, which is absolutely insane for a video that's simply just showing a lap around a track. All my F1 2016 videos have gone through the roof in terms of views, and yes, a career mode is coming, co-op career mode with my cousin, and a solo career mode in which you guys, remember, get to choose which team I have. That is in the previous video. I'll link it in the description down below. But there is so much good that's going on in my channel that it's upsetting, and it happens with every single YouTuber, that they haven't got the time to thank those because we're having to make videos like this trying to sort out all of the main issues. And the issues basically are, if you're going to come into the chat, if you're going to join the stream, you join it and you respect everyone that's there. Simple as that. If you don't show respect and you constantly start trying to argue and start a fight or start an argument or anything, I will ban you from the chat and I'll block you, and it bans you from my channel basically, and you'll ban you from being in my streams. And if you're going to think you're funny trying to boot me offline, and then you're going to try and talk in the chat about how you booted me offline, just remember, kid, I can go back into my stream and I can see exactly what you said, hence why you got permanently banned. So if you're going to think it's funny to boot someone offline, it's not, because I'm trying to host a stream and I'm trying to make people happy. And if I'm having to deal with people that are always pissing me off and not trying to help those that are happy or maybe even upset at the time, it's not a fair balance. So all I'm trying to ask from this video is show some respect. It's not a difficult thing. If you can join any of my streams or anything like that, or even my videos, show just a little bit of respect. If you're not happy with anything that's going on in my stream, just show some respect and just leave and just say, sorry Fox. I don't see what's difficult. All you've literally got to say is, like, sorry Foxy, I'm not happy with this stream. I feel like I'm going to leave. But no, it never happens that way because it's just this world. But yeah, I'm sorry I had to make this video. I never wanted to, but it's got to the point now where I had to make this video. So yeah, I hope you all understand. But the main thing is just show some respect. Like, just please, just show a little bit of respect for once, for when it comes to my channel and who I am. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all understand it for future purposes. I am going to be a lot more stricter now on what I do. I've been quite lenient before, but now I'm going to get stricter because I'm not going to have people upset and hating on me for something that I haven't been doing. So yeah, it has to be this way. I'm sorry about it, but anyway, take care. Peace.